Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to a Wimbledon watch party. There's so many people here. We're gonna watch some tennis, woohoo! What do you have to say?
With my...
What do you have to say? It's a video.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video.
Hey. I'm gonna go broke running this promo, but it's gonna be really freaking cool.
That was Noah and AJ. So Noah is one of the hosts. I guess they're both one of the hosts of the this event. Basically, Noah runs courtside tennis, and then AJ is like content creator slash coach here in New York. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's blistering hot right now. The sun is out, and we're getting cooked. And it's probably gonna be like a 2-hour match. Alright guys, probably might not really hear me, but we got coffee at Pana. This is like the first time I've ever had this. It's super popular ice cream shop. I got a sundae. They have a mango sticky rice that is not like in stock anymore, but
because it's still not super cold, but that's like the best time to see wildlife because
It's on my bucket list.
Okay.
I just have never been there.
and since it's southern hemisphere of the season, yeah. So like this is the best time.
So, little fun fact. Ever since I moved to New York City, I've gained roughly around 20 pounds, which is absolutely crazy, right? Because we're in the city, we're supposed to be walking a lot, all this yada yada. I was about 185 when I first moved here. I was on a cut, and then once I moved here, that cut kind of stopped. But I'm currently weighing in around like 205. I'm trying to cut down since the new year. Hasn't really worked too much, but I've been on and off a schedule. But now, one thing I'm picking up that I actually hate to do is run. And this is about what I look like after a run. So fun fact, I actually don't run a full non-stop. I've never been really good at long distance running. So that's honestly probably why I didn't make it as far as I could have when I was playing tennis. Sprint, short distance have always been my thing. I think I have a lot of short muscle fibers built, and so I'm good at like, just short distance, sprinting, stuff like that. So what I do, instead of running like a nice slow 30, or a nice slow, like, I guess you would call it zone 2 running, just like casual pace, really easy, but for a long time, I'll do 30 on, 30 off. So eventually I build up my speed up until whatever it's allowed to. I just tried it today, going to max, and it automatically slows you down. But I'll do basically I would say a 70% run, 70-80% run for about 30 seconds, 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 30 off, until I feel like I'm good and gassed. But yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing running. Fun fact today, we are actually going on a date, but not with Alina. Basically, guys, we made it. So fun fact, we're in disguise. Me and Ryan are here at Mong, which is basically a restaurant from Dallas. We're here to spy on Tony's date. He's actually right over there. But pretty much Tony lied. He said he wasn't gonna come here. We were like, he's probably gonna come here. So he came here, and what do you know? We found him. Just texted us. I mean, long story, y'all about to see. What's a long story? Guys, so we basically had to not record anything because Tony was sitting right next to us, and then Ryan definitely knew the girl. I sort of knew her. I know of her. She probably knows of me, but we couldn't bust out the cameras. I feel like it would take up too much, it would cause too much attention. So we basically just ate, but now we're waiting outside. They're leaving, and we're gonna trail them. He's out. All right, home skillets. So it's been probably about 2 weeks since that last clip that you saw, I actually recorded a full other vlog that was like a family vacation. But to give a little, to fill in the holes of what happened, basically, I actually had this family vacation planned. So after we kind of stalked Tony, I had like a huge opportunity pop up. I was supposed to go and pretty much go on a family vacation for an entire week or like 5 days. But then I had a cool opportunity where I shot and became the personal photographer for a legend in New York history, Karl Anthony Towns. So this is like 7-foot dude, basically on the Knicks. I got hit up through an agency. We shot for like 5 days. Basically, I was able to kind of hang out at a Dove commercial that was featuring him. That was really cool. And then, you know, I met some really cool people. And then the big part is that I went to Fanatics, and he was attending Fanatics. So then I basically was his personal photographer. There's a lot of stuff going on. Basically, where he went, I was literally on his hip. I got backstage access to everything, and it was really cool. Honestly, that's pretty much what happened. And then another thing that I get to share in this vlog that I mentioned in the next vlog is that I am working the US Open. So I think that was like one of my goals. I don't really have too many like career goals because I've just been kind of like going day by day with what's happening. I have like an overarching area of like what I want to work in, but I haven't made too many like actual like I want to shoot this person, I want to work for this event, I want to shoot this tournament. But for sure I want to like work in a tennis team. And I had this, I guess I did have the idea that I would eventually work for the US Open because it was one of my goals to shoot the US Open when I first moved here. And I told myself it was a little ambitious to do it for 2025. But it's crazy to think that this happened because, so a little backstory. Last year when I went to the US Open, I shot it. I basically got in with some like player tickets, and I was lucky enough to have connections and stuff like that to just be like, hey, if you want to shoot it, bring your camera. You get a free ticket in, you get grounds passes, shoot whatever. So basically I went to the US Open last year just to shoot it, shoot whoever I could, just to kind of build the live tennis portfolio for 2026. Fast forward from 2025 to about May 2026, that's when you can apply for credentials. So I reached out to USTA. They have like a form. You like I get back, and for the media credentials, you have to be with a publication. I didn't have a publication. I was gonna try to work solely for the tournament, and basically that didn't happen. So I didn't have a publication. I asked people I knew. Nothing really happened. But now we're gonna backtrack to December 2025. I had a meeting with the director of video at USTA, and it's like, ew, for 2026 we're trying to look to bring on support, stuff like that. And if we basically chatted, it was cool. He was like, if there's any potential like things where I would fit in, he would hit me up. And basically I just like kind of, you know, followed up every once in a while here and there. He was like, oh, there's nothing coming up right now. Lo and behold, around June-ish, July-ish, I get a message from him, an email. It's like, hey, we might want to work with you for something that's coming up pretty soon. And I was like, no fucking way. It's the US Open. And so that's kind of how I got to the US Open. So that's really cool. I would say it's probably one of my dream jobs. Granted, also, this is video, so it's not like complete dream job, but it's like part of it because I'm not getting hired to shoot photos for the US Open, but I'm getting hired to do video for the US Open. But regardless of the fact, I get to be credentialed at the US Open. I'm working literally every single day of the tournament, and honestly, it's just a really cool opportunity. If this goes well, you know, maybe I can get into. If this goes well, is basically this might be a job that comes up every single year, which if this does become something I do every year, I wouldn't be complaining. It would be just I think awesome. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Basically, while I'm shooting video for this, I'm gonna have like my photo camera on my hip, and then I'm just gonna take pictures whenever I can. And yeah, it'll be really cool. But that is like the update. That is like what's happened after the last clip, and yeah, I'm about to go work on the family vacation vlog because both vlogs have been like filmed and needing to be edited for the past like 2 weeks.